If you guys get a chance to check out the Discord side, or sorry, the YouTube side, let me know. I'm going to grab the link right now. Reminder everyone, everything about to do is just for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds. This is strictly used to demo and paper trade. We'll see if YouTube plays ball this time. It does look like it's working. Can one of you guys just let me know if the audio is working? NQ still has a little bit further to go, guys. We're getting up to this box right there. Check, check, check. Still finishing out those active longs on the NQ. The invalidation should be used to wherever the play is activated. Chris says that the audio is working. Okay, sweet. So I'm going to stay on both sides. All right, so we get to repeat some of the things I said earlier. Thanks. Right now we are finishing out the active longs on the NQ. We still have a little bit further to go, up to another 12.5 handles. The ES was confirmed with it right here, but it had a much smaller take profit and is done already. And the support is on the UVXY that's telling us to look for reasons to long the indexes as it's short. US 30 folks, you're in a neutral position. So type this out. Hold on, make sure you guys don't miss the names. Move this over. ESNQ US 30. There we go. And then give me 1 second. I'm going to share the YouTube link on the Discord side. Right now. Come on. There we go. There goes 11 of those 12 handles just now, and then just one more tick to go, and we'll finish that long position on the NQ. Thank you, everyone, for letting me know about the audio. I appreciate it. Right now, I'm live streaming in 2 different channels, so. And then, True Algo members, I'm gonna shift us over really quick to the other live stream area on our Discord, just so it's easier for people to find. So switch over to the other one, okay? It'll just take a second. And then those of you guys that are simultaneous with us on YouTube, I'm just fixing the Discord side. Hey everybody, we are back. Just a reminder, everything we're about to do is for educational and entertainment purposes only. We do not trade with live funds, and this is strictly just used to demo and paper trade. All right. So YouTube is working, Discord live stream is working on the free side. So welcome. Right now we're letting the NQ longs finish. We still have what looks like one single tick to push up. 4 ticks actually, so 1 exact handle to finish that move. We should get it with UVXY still signaling lower, which means still higher on the index futures. So I'll stay up here till it finishes out. But to everyone jumping in, welcome. Sorry about the YouTube issue in the beginning. Noodles, welcome, bud. Hope you're doing great. And then Jeanette, His Grace, Lunar, and Chris, thank you guys for helping me over on the YouTube side. There'll be less people in here. There's as most people are on the Discord side instead. But any questions you guys have on either one, I'll do my best to monitor both chats to assist everybody. I should be able to. By the way, as I was jumping back and forth, the Russell just finished its position. It's similar to the NQ. It has one more tick to go over here, right there. But it's kind of like we don't want to cry over spilled milk, if you ever heard that saying before. You never want to not take profit because it missed your take profit by one tick. Because on some brokers, it would have popped the box already. So it's totally appropriate to take profit on this position and or close it, or take a little bit of profit, take a lot of it of profit. It's up to you, and shift your stop into profit, leave your stop at break even if that's what you want to do, and then look at something else. You don't even stare at the position anymore. But the Russell is going really well. Stocks right now, Amazon is in a neutral position still, but that could change here in 10 minutes on the next close. Longs on Apple, or Apple is telling us to look for reasons to go long at New York Open. These are the stocks. So right now we're not doing anything for pre-market. Microsoft is bullish right here, telling us to look for markets to push up. And then NVIDIA right now is very, very neutral. Usually NVIDIA is not stuck at its daily open. At least it would have hit a box. It hasn't yet. So there should be some volatility that upticks here on NVIDIA as we get closer to the New York Open. DXY is in a bearish confirmation. So at the moment, we are looking for reasons to go long on things like the euro, the pound, the yen, and the Canadian dollar. Gold and silver are in conflict right now. We were saying this earlier, that gold is in a bearish confirmation, but silver is in a bullish confirmation. Therefore, we can't take either one. It's asking to be chopped up right now. And then oil is in an active short position over here on the right side of our screen. And crypto folks, we have to pretty much remain neutral. I wouldn't be looking to get into anything at the moment. You have a conflict where Ethereum is neutral, Bitcoin is bearish, and Tether is bullish. So there's conflict on the chart. Doesn't matter that Tether and Bitcoin are helping each other. Right now, there is nothing to do on Tether, and that's why there won't be any positions drawn on the screen. So I'm going to leave the indexes up and keep you guys updated as we get closer to the New York Open. Any questions you guys have, let me know. So crypto is neutral. Forex DXY is bearish. So looking to long things like euro, pound. ES and NQ are finishing our bullish longs. Russell just finished it for 124 points. US 30 is neutral. I'm trying to type all this out. And we're about 7 minutes away from SPY switching into calls for New York Open, which supports the longs that we're in right now. So that's beautiful. QQQ's got a little bit higher to go to get to this box, which again supports the fact that we're going to push higher for right now into the New York Open. And there's that take profit hit on the NQ. It's 98 handles, by the way. So NQ just hit take profit. 98 handles. And then I just want to post this in the sentiment channel. So in the sentiment channel, guys, I wrote that the ES is neutral and the NQ is long. The ES and NQ longs won earlier, but the ES has now gotten to the box, but the NQ longs are still good and looks to go higher. And so that is now played out. And even that candle alone, I mean, no, it looks small because the screen, I'm zoomed out, but I mean, it's 22 handles just on that candle confirmation. But we were lower than that when this stream started originally. So we started streaming right here at 61 handles on the NQ alone. Chris, hope you're doing well, bud. You and your brother. And now I'll be a little bit chill until the next close happens here in 6 minutes. Let me know what you guys are looking at, and I'll gladly pop it up. I'm going to look at the other metals since we can't do much of anything on gold and silver right now. True Algo members, if you guys saw my post last night on copper, I said we should be able to catch swing longs from True Algo on copper. I'm looking at the 4-hour from the True Algo monthly system. We have another 4-hour close in exactly 50 minutes, and this would confirm it. So in 50 minutes, if we get that confirmation closing above the monthly box by True Algo, then take copper all the way up to 6.13. That doesn't seem like a lot, but it's about a 7% move upwards to get up there. But the fact that copper hasn't broken out long yet, and this can give you the opportunity, and we posted about it last night. So I would wait another 50 minutes for that. We'll come back and check on it too. This is platinum over here on the right side. It looks exactly like gold. I'll show you what I mean. Here's gold on the middle, and this is platinum on the left. They look identical. Platinum isn't a bearish confirmation like gold is. Get back to normal. West, it would be a regular thing just because of how volatile they are right now. So one of our members is asking about a swing trade on copper. He's talking about the swing trade that we took on natural gas. This could be one of those ones that like it pushes up in 3 candles, so in 90 minutes it's done. And then Roman is asking about copper on the normal time frame. Yeah, on the normal time frame, copper isn't a bearish confirmation right here. You are correct. Be careful shorting into that monthly because it can reload it, because it wasn't a long confirmation right up here. And then now bearish confirmation here from the daily system. Both of them were longing into the monthly box, so I think Roman from right now, it's just a better idea to wait for a 4-hour close above or below the blue. And then Roman, did you see that I posted a soybeans chart for you? I know you were asking about it. So I did some macro stuff on it to help you out. You guys can see live that NQ is taking profit right now at our box. And the NQ is popping our monthly at the same time. So this is where people, when you zoom in a lot, you can see we're continuing to react off our True Algo monthly box right here. Come down, all the way to the tippy top, come down, and now it's once again there. So this could be just in the past week, because right here, this is Thursday of last week. I mean, you're talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This could be the 6th time of catching a short off of it, but you got to get that close first. So we'll keep monitoring it. That close won't happen for 45 minutes, but our normal time frame, we could still get a short off of it. Right now, there won't be a short because the candle has to close red before that happens. Thanks, Fry. Looking at the NQ. Trying to read your question, Mikkel. Version, the DRH box looks like it is double stacked. Is that correct? Looking at the NQ, for instance. Are you saying double stacked inside the monthly? This is the daily reversal high and then the weekly intermediate. They are double stacked within this monthly. It's just meaning it's extremely hard for it to break it. And the only way it's probably going to break it is to have a trend that pushes us up greatly. That'll also confirm a daily bullish trend. So this would turn green right there and point the arrow up. So there's a lot of wall to break through. On the NQ, there's not as much walls though on the other assets. Like SPY doesn't have that, QQQ doesn't have that. So And the shorts on DXY are going well so far. Trying to see if the pound, I don't believe the pound offered a position yet. It was still stuck in the box. The pound, though, from Friday swinging up is going great. Yeah, see, the pound is in a bullish confirmation from our daily system. The blue box is our monthly system, everybody. I think the pound responded perfectly from the lower side of our monthly. No, the euro did. Set the right stop. And then this is the average position on the pound. Like so. 31. NVIDIA is starting to push up more, which is good for us. Just had a new close. So the NQ is now neutral, everybody. So, and where is, what is his name? Tample, are you here, bud? NQ is now neutral, as in no new positions, but the longs you were in, you can close or shift stops in profit. But you can't open a new position now. Does that make sense, bud? Because it is neutral, because you've gone from one True Algo box, bullish confirmation, to the next. As soon as it pops that box, now it becomes in a neutral position. So you either close your position fully, or you shift your stops to in and take profit to help secure. Because as soon as this candle closes red below these boxes, now it's shorts, just like over here. But as of right now, we are neutral. Same thing on the ES. Jeanette, if you have any questions or anyone else, let me know. I'm here to help. Yeah, Chris, I know with you and your brother, especially your guys' busy schedules, our new monthly system, I think, will help you guys out greatly. For those of y'all that are busy, that are looking for swings or ready to be more aggressive. Again, this is the swing system by True Algo. Every time we got up here, push down. And then the best thing is on Monday, when we have the new start of the week, next week, the new monthly system will print. So we'll have an area to look for to swing to and then be aggressive acting off of it. And so whenever you get a confirmation from our swing system, that's when you are more aggressive in the sizing of those positions. So instead of trying to take the same size position on every single play and asking for markets to keep putting you neutral in your P&L, it should hopefully help you guys over time shift that green bar higher and the scale higher in your favor. So Jeanette, you hear me talking to you right now, right? So when you join us every single day, I do this. So how I'm answering your questions right now, that's what we do, but we do it on live candles rather than just doing hindsight stuff. So if you were to join right now, we have 2 more streams scheduled today. Another one at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then actually, we have a macro stream for 11 p.m. But what you get right now with me coaching and helping you, you get live, and then you have a full video learning platform with tutorials included, and my DM is always open to help anyone with this system, always. And I mean that. So you can ask anyone in here. There's not a single person that I ignore. I'm here to help you. We have New York Open here in 10 minutes. No matter what, guys, just so you know, there will be no shorts at New York Open. No matter what, there won't be shorts on ES and NQ for New York Open. Sorry for my typing, I realized. And so the reason why I say that, guys, is as the NQ, even if the NQ has this recurrent candle, see how it's red, which would be a bearish confirmation, you're not going to get a bearish confirmation on the ES. It's just not going to happen. It has to close all the way down here to trigger a short. So therefore, if markets flood short right at open, it's going to be unfortunate and we're going to miss it. But that's okay because there'll be more positions, but we can already predict that before it happens. So we can already write that on the board. I think I tagged you too, Roman, in the macro chart updates, bud. Give me 1 second. I'll tag you again. Yeah, I tagged you. It's right here. I posted in the Discord chat, bud. The hedge funds could short at open for the person who's asking on YouTube, but we don't want to chase people on the 1 minute. It's a quick way to get burned. And for them, it might not be shorts. It could be them taking profit like we are on the push-up. Our system had longs halfway through the London session. So instead of them shorting to open short positions, they're probably just taking profits on their longs. Because we are 9 minutes away from New York Open, though. You guys see Russell starting to flip. It almost popped our box. That's what I was telling you guys about. Securing, closing, taking profit, shifting stops upwards. Don't be frustrated that it didn't pop the box again, where basically what I said earlier was you're crying over spilled milk, something that we heard as a kid. Like, don't be upset that it missed it by a tick. It's 120 points. Amazon did put in a bearish confirmation. So Amazon is the only one right now that's looking for puts at New York Open. So right now, Apple's looking for calls. Microsoft is looking for calls. NVIDIA is saying, don't touch me. And then Amazon is looking for puts. But you guys see right now, Amazon is pushing upwards. Let me move the name over. If Amazon closes that green candle above the box, then right at New York Open, you would be looking for calls on Amazon. Which means 3 of the largest stocks are telling us to be bullish for New York Open, which helps us because these have already pushed up. So Noah is asking, what does the average stop loss mean? The stats tell you when you put the position on the screen like this, if it's a normal size position. So right here, this is the normal for NQ, Noah, right? I'll make it big. That's with these stats, 370 points or ticks for take profit. That's 92.5 handles. And then the average invalidation being 186, okay, with a win rate of 73%. And so this red amount right here, you see how the stop has not extended past this box because your stop loss has to be here. This position will not lose until it closes under this box. And 77 or 37% of the time, well, I can't count, 27% of the time, it'll close down here. 73% of the time, it wins out. And so when you put the average position on here, it lets you know whether or not the take profit that you're looking for is too far away or too close. It lets you know if your stop loss by normal is too far away or too closer than you would have as an average. So if this is the average, when this position was drawn out, True Algo is telling you, hey man, your stop loss is going to have to be larger on this position than normal. So your sizing should account for that. Your sizing should be smaller. You should be looking for a retracement. You don't put all your eggs in this one basket because of that close. That's why we give you the stats on the average stop loss. If you were to ask us, can I just set my stop loss to match the same exact amount of what you guys have here? You can, but you are going to get stopped out If you set it there, only for price to do this. Let me get this out of the way. Watch. Only for price to do something like stop you out, and then we get a sniper long like this. And then your take profit is still the same amount, by the way. It would be 147 points in this case. And if someone were to say, well, why don't I just not take the first position and only take when it does this, that's fine. You can absolutely do that. But you're also going to miss these positions, so don't be pissed about that. Let me know if that makes sense, bud. And then for anyone saying, well, why didn't you guys put the long position right here on that green candle? This is the NQ. The only way to go long on the NQ means the ES has to be long. And the ES did not confirm till the next candle. That's why these positions are drawn where they are. New York opens in 5 minutes. You can see our longs are still holding. The only issue with the Russell play right now is right at New York Open, it can be pulled by US 30 to diverge from the ES and NQ. And I mean, it's not a problem. I mean, you've already hit take profit. And I helped you guys at that live to know that rather than holding it where it could do this. But if it does this instead, the ES and NQ could power up even more, which helps us for those of you that are in those longs, or if you've slid your stops to break even. New high on that ES side. The shorts on the DXY and longs on the pound have gotten better. This is over here. You're about 70% of the, or 75% of the average win on the pound. So Deepak, hopefully that's going great for you, bud. So that DXY stuff's going great. Noah, yes. If it does close below the average invalidation, but it's still in the box, it 100%, I guess it'd be weird to use that number. It does still have the same exact win rate. The win rate is based off of whether the position lost or won. That's why it's so important. If you guys just set your average invalidation on that and then say 73% of the times it won't hit that average invalidation, that is correct as long as the average or the invalidation would need to be below a box. And in this case, it would. So you have to account for that. But the stop loss and the average win rate takes both of those things into account. So that's why the stats work over time. It's not random or just opinion. And so Quantosh is asking, and thank you for helping him, Kenneth. If he's fully take profit on the NQ, congrats. Where's the next spot we can get in on it again? You can't get into a new long on it until it were to close all the way up here. So just be happy on however many handles you got between 30 and 90 and let it run. If you want to jump in, open a different account to practice on and use that as I want to try this on this account rather than doing it on your main account. Many of you guys should do that, by the way. It can help a lot of your psychological issues with markets. Kenneth, you're awesome, bud. There's a new high on the NQ, everybody. New York's going to open here in 2 minutes. Russell's not really reacting to this move. And a reminder, there will be no shorts at New York Open. SPY is, I'm going to remove this, is going to give us longs right at New York Open. This supports the position we're in and looking to go. QQQ is neutral, though. Amazon, I'm going to shift this, guys. It does look like it's going to confirm, just like SPY. Long right at New York Open. Someone's selling Microsoft really, really hard, which is going to give you a much better entrance here shortly. NVIDIA is still neutral. Just trying to see if we can get the pound to play out before it opens, but it doesn't look like it. And then crypto folks, we are going to get active shorts on both Bitcoin and ETH and longs on Tether right at New York Open. So can't tell you if it's going to win, but 70% of the time these play out. There's New York Open right there. Right at New York Open, get a little bit higher on the ES and NQ. No shorts, reminder. And then the ES putting in a new high again. Trying to check on that Russell. Russell's rejecting quite hard. NVIDIA popping one of our boxes above. Trying to monitor the pound here. And then if the NQ can close down here, get that NQ or ES to close right there, then can look for shorts. It's going to be hard to get that far down without the NQ canceling. This is what I'm sort of watching. Like, I'll show you what I mean. You take the ES, draw it off of True Algo like this, and there's your short confirmation. Then you would copy and paste this over to its sister asset on the NQ. You still could get a short. It's close enough, but there are no shorts right now. I'm just saying that's what we'd be looking at in the future. Right now, still holding. US 30 with a nice push up. UVXY is still bearish, meaning we will go higher on the ES, everybody. Again, this is one of our secret sauces by True Algo. That the UVXY is short, therefore you are long on ES, and it's continuing to support it. It has not gotten to our box yet, so we are still looking to go higher on the index futures. I'm not sure if Parsa is still here, but you see what I mean, bud, about there will be no shorts at New York Open? That's what I mean by our system. We would only expect it to go lower if New York opened bearish from our system and instead pushed up. Calls on SPY going fantastic. Ooh, by the way, the Russell did pop the full take profit, everybody, right there. It did get it just like a minute ago. Apologies. Come on, screen. That's not a good. Yeah, literally 1 minute ago. So the Russell complete full take profit hit. And then you guys see how hard they're selling it from True Algo? Thing of beauty. Had a really nice trap for people who jumped in too early, then popped this. People went bullish and then took them out again. And you're done. That position is gone. Congrats. See US 30 simultaneously right now hitting the top of our daily box. And that's our daily reversal high. So it could be looking to set up shorts on a bunch of assets. But as of right now, there are no shorts. The pound is almost there. Again, our full 31 pips is almost there for longs. Oil shorts are still playing. Got a little bit further to go on the shorts on oil. What you guys see right now is what I do every day, trying to help members across all the asset classes that we watch. If there's a specific asset that you watch that's not up here, you can request it. And as long as we monitor it with our system, I'll gladly give you my opinion on it live every day. Trying to get this pound to finish on the screen, but I'll have to keep jumping off of that side. We still have lower to go on UVXY, which means higher for ES and NQ. For any of you guys that shifted your stops for ES or NQ, that's another 40 handles or 40 points. 130, 620 ticks. Average is 370, so you're hitting that double the average win mark. I'm going to check the SQQQ real fast. This was neutral, trying to see if the SQQQ hit a box, which could mean take profits. So the SQQQ is hitting our box. So secure, take profits on the ESNQ. If the SQQQ closes below here, then we extend shorts even further on that. And that means longs go, whoops, the longs go much higher on the ESNQ like this. If that happens. And now you're looking at a good 400 or 500 handles or points, not ticks. The ticks would be in the 2000 area. So keep monitoring this together as a group. See those SPY calls going fantastic. Beautiful. So any of you guys that play ETFs or want to play stock options, you can do this instead of playing the index futures in case they beat you up. You can take call SPY options right at open. QQQ would confirm here in 10 minutes, which, by the way, adds to the amount of things that are bullish from our system, meaning looking for reasons to push up, which supports the longs that we're in. Amazon right now, actually, look, I just want to show you guys this because, again, got to show the system. I had that Amazon. Remember I said it was going to print calls right at open? They closed it right inside the box. And our system doesn't repaint. So it is, those puts were still active. And then that was a sniper entry. I wasn't on it. I didn't take it. I'm just keeping you guys posted on what it says. But those are playing out. We call those a True Algo sniper entry. When you retrace into the box to get a better entry. Apple came down here and reloaded into more longs. Microsoft is extremely aggressive on its, and NVIDIA, though neutral, is pushing up, which is good because it helps support our long positions on SPY. SPY right now is starting to clear out a multitude of our bullish beacons and scalp targets right now. You'll start seeing all these get checked off as it pushes through them. I think we just hit our take profit on the pound. Still has a little further to go. Come on. $160 points now on the NQ. No divergence currently on US 30 against the other indexes. DXY is pushing down now actively. We should get that average win hit on the US or the pound. So Deepak is now, you guys can't see this unless you're in our Discord side. But those of you guys on the YouTube side, I'll just post it here so you guys have it. He's asking, with the euro, would it be a good time to protect? This is the pound, so let me pull the euro up for you so we can see what he's seeing. I believe he's on the CFD side, though. Is that correct, Deepak? You're on the CFD? I'll match what you have. I think that's what you posted. Yeah, okay, cool. Thanks, bud. So this is what he's in right now. Did have that simultaneous confirmation. This is the, right now, you've gotten about a little bit over 50% of the average win. It's 232. Right now, 157. So you're slightly over the average win point. If you want to protect your position, you can. It does still look like we got further to go on the CME futures side, the 6 series, as well as on DXY. But if you're worried that it could take you out or this is enough for the way you play, then just shift your stop up or peel some off, put your stop loss at break even and let it run. But at the moment, it still looks like we could go further on the euro side. Pound still has further to go to get to its average as well. NQ pop in the top of our box. The Russell, if it closes red here in 6 minutes, it'll be the only one in a active bearish confirmation. Not this red candle. It has to actually hit the box, and now it has. So we'll keep monitoring that. Those Apple calls, if you held on or added in the retracement, they're playing really well. I don't think anyone would have held on through this. But, man, if any of you guys play in prop firms, like, this is really important. Like, you play those prop firms, this would have destroyed you. But if you're playing options contracts, I mean, you can open literally $10, $15, $20, $30 option contracts, which are much less at times than your prop firm re-up fees or monthly maintenance fees. And that push down and push up is going to still leave your position at neutral, where the prop firm would have already closed your position. So it's something cool to practice on, especially if you think prop firms are beating you up. I'm not saying anything bad about it again or whatever you want to do. I'm just saying some of you might fend better in playing options plays because they can be a cheap way to enter in markets and practice. Again, we're only here to educate and entertain you. There's only for demo and paper trading purposes, which is the only thing you do on prop firms anyway. You only demo trade. You never really trade. That might be a really good way for you to start entering into markets from a cost-effective standpoint. True Algo members, if you guys saw the sentiment post on Sunday, we have done exactly what I said we would. Those of you guys, if you're in the Discord side, I'll post it for you. Every Sunday night, I post my macro charts for everybody, and I tell them directional where we're going to be headed. And so just to show you guys, there's no BS in what we operate here. So give me 1 second. On YouTube side, you guys won't see this. But if you guys can jump over to our Discord, you'll see what I'm posting right now. So any of you guys who are not a member or current members, I hope you guys are following the rules about checking. Read the chart. Read what it says. Look at the date. Look at the time. The ES is currently bullish and looking to get up to our True Algo blue MRH box. This is what I called last night. So posted at 9 p.m. right here. And I said the ES is bullish. We have done nothing but bullish. And telling you we are going to go up to the True Algo MRH, which is the blue box right there. That is where we're headed. I didn't say we would go down. I didn't say we were bearish. Only said that we were bullish. And then you guys can see I even drew the arrow too. It almost looks exactly like the arrow too. True Algo members, make sure you guys are checking that sentiment channel. And then for any of you guys who are not a member, I have another specific channel called What to Do Every Day, and it tells you what you should be doing every day with our system and following the rules about what to check. So hopefully you guys are following how to roll with the system. The NQ I said was bullish. The US 30 I said was bullish. The only thing I said that was bearish or neutral was FDAX for you European folks, but everything else was bullish, including Russell. And now Russell's going up even higher. Russell's doing a really good job of taking people out that are jumping the gun on that 1 minute time frame, like that person on YouTube was saying. Again, not trying to hate on them. It's just, it's so easy to get trapped on those small time frames. They're going to eat you up, man. That's what it's not anyone specific. It's just people talk about trading on an algorithm when the brokers are using algorithmic bots that strictly just look at the spreads and they know how far to push price up and down to push you out of your position, including your individual broker. They'll get you. By the way, those Amazon puts played out absolutely fantastic. If you held through the sniper entry, fantastic. Amazon or Apple calls, fantastic. Microsoft, remember I said this one would have been hard to play. But if you're on a prop firm, this is much better on a stock option than it ever would be on a prop firm. NVIDIA pushing us up, carrying our longs. And by the way, there's your full average win on the pound. Full average win on the pound. And for the record, if you guys saw Deepak, he asked me about his euro position. I don't lie. I do this live. And rewind the chart. What? Not the chart. The stream 3 minutes ago. Look. Check it out. And we've just gone higher. I told him and you all that we have further to go down on DXY. We needed to get to our full average win on the pound, which means we will go higher on the euro and the pound. And there you go. So congrats on that. But yeah, man, still have further to go on the euro. The full average win for the pound has been hit. Again, our stats right here, 31. That is 31 pips. Ta-da. Still have further to go to hit the box, by the way. So still looking for DXY to produce that and then allow the pound to do this, most likely. Congrats. There's our next confirmation. The ES is in a new set of bullish confirmations here, but the NQ has us in a neutral position. You do have extending of shorts here on the SQQQ. US 30 has a new set of longs up here. So all index futures are still looking to push up. And then True Algo members, listen to what I write here. SQQQ is short, meaning telling us to look for reasons to long index futures. That's all I'm going to put there. You can decide how to use that. Crypto folks are currently in retracement on the daily position. They're following the indexes, so as indexes are pushing up, so are they. Silver, gold have not moved much. Oil is literally dead at the moment. Show you guys on a 1 minute time frame, like hasn't really budged at all. Here comes the pound to get to that full take profit box. Here it comes. Come on. Has about 3 more to go. Don't get scared. Come on. Sorry, I'll move over. Whoops, wrong time frame. Russell sucked all those people in who are thinking to be done. QQQ, by the way, is also in a new set of longs right here. Again, supporting upward momentum on indexes. Get the QQQ to go up to there. Trying to see if UVXY confirms short to down here. Trying to see if this is a new bearish confirmation right here. We can draw it while we wait for the boxes to load. A little bit of take profit happening right now. It is a new set of shorts as well on UVXY. Well, not new set of short. It's the same further to go. Amazon's calls are now done. So I'm going to get that off the screen. NVIDIA is causing one of our issues right now with this pull down, or this take profit, so to speak. All right, I'll sit over here. I got to post that in the sentiment channel. Sorry. There it goes. And then True Algo members, just so you guys can plan, the as of right now on our streaming schedule, this is what it looks like. That's our current schedule. You see how there's only one live stream today during the New York session? If you guys are okay with this, we've done this before, and I'm going to do this again, only if you're okay with it. So you guys tell me. Are you guys okay if I leave my stream on and come back roughly every 15 minutes or so and check on you and keep you guys updated and posted? Even though I won't be talking the entire 15 minutes, I'm just going to talk over I'll keep checking in on you, which basically means I'll be on for the next 2 or 3 hours with you guys to monitor these positions and stuff like that. So I'll be here to help. And then if you guys can just let people know, like if they're jumping into this free chat side, they're going to be like, why is there no sound? I'll put a note on the chart, but this way I can keep helping you guys throughout the New York session if you need it. And then you can keep writing questions and I'll answer them as I come back. It'd be really nice if NVIDIA can, there it goes, it did pop it, and then now reload up. That'll extend us further upwards. on everything. We could get into new longs, by the way, on gold. Silver is going to be long for the entire day. So gold would push up here. Any of you guys that are monitoring Twitter, you'll see all these trading geniuses that were saying that we're on the verge of a market collapse because gold and silver pushed up so much. I'm not going to say they're wrong, but here's the thing. They're not wrong right now. Longs played out absolutely beautiful with our system, and I told everybody last night to look for longs. And so here's the thing. Those people are still going to claim that they were right. If we push up all the way to this blue box on the ES, like I said, which is going to be new all-time highs pretty much for most things, and then we push up higher for 2 more weeks, and then 4 months from now, the ES and the NQ are down 20%, they're going to still say that they're right. But here's the thing. Every single one of you in this room right now, and every single one of you on YouTube right now, there's not a single one of you who are going to open a short right now on the ES or NQ and hold it for 4 to 6 months. So that's why the stuff that they post doesn't work. And then when they claim credit for it, it doesn't work for you. So if you want someone who doesn't bullshit you, who will help you on live candles during the New York sessions, this is what most people need. They don't need fear to be put in their head about shorting right now, and then you missed out on what is now it's 200 handles, guys. Like, that is more than 95% of traders will ever make in a month. We know this because 95% of traders lose. So instead of claiming that we're going to be right here 6 months from now, we need to be right every day. That's what we're trying to do here. And just guide markets live, not on hopes, not on dreams. All right, folks, I'm going to end the YouTube. I'll leave it up for next 9 more minutes. And then from there, I'll start getting into the 15-minute reload of popping back on. So any questions you guys have, let me know. And those of you guys that are on YouTube, you can just jump over to our Discord right now. I wonder if I can do this. This would be kind of gnarly. Let's try this, Otoro. Let's see what happens. Those of you guys that are on YouTube right now, click that link and join the Discord stream, because the YouTube stream will stop in 8 minutes, and it's free to be on that side for right now. Cool. I appreciate your guys' feedback about keeping the stream open. Here to help. I can't always do that because I'm trying to manage my own stuff, but every now and then I'll try to provide more support. With how bullish markets are and all the doom and gloom from everybody else on Twitter and X, whatever you want to call it, and every other social media about the markets are going to, everyone doesn't know what to happen. Yeah, whatever, man. They can all keep playing those games, mentorship BS that you deal with for everywhere else. We'll just call what the system gives us. And we'll be here to help you, man. Lunar, you're welcome, bud. See, NVIDIA is the only thing slowing us down right now, right here. Every single asset is bullish in the index futures and stocks. NVIDIA is the only problem. So what does this mean? If we can get NVIDIA to turn its damn self around, then everything is going to want a monster push up. But until that happens, there'll be some struggle. We're 6 minutes away. True Algo members, was I clear about like what direction we're heading in? Remember, I talked to you guys very specifically about this last week on live candles, that even though there's no new active position that you can open following the rules and the stats, I will tell you where the system is telling us prices are going. And it's up to you to interpret that the way you want. You just got to make sure you're always protecting yourself on anything you do. The only thing that matters really in markets when it all comes down to is, no matter what strategy you're using, whether it's ours or other systems or other indicators, you just got to manage your risk better. But the big thing is most of people need help on live decisions, and that's what we try to set ourselves differently here. And the fact that our system doesn't move. None of that repainting stuff you got to deal with. By the way, remember what I was talking about on copper, True Algo members? That and Roman or whatever, one of you guys was talking about that it was in a bearish confirmation right from the daily system, but we are 6 minutes away from getting the bullish confirmation on copper from the 4-hour from the True Algo blue box right here. This candle will close, and again, looking to take copper all the way up to the next trending box by True Algo. 6.13 looks glorious up ahead. So can already put this on here. Somewhere in this area up to that. But metals are getting pumped again. Silver might have some longs too in it. Not silver, sorry, platinum. Because platinum's been lagging too. So both copper and platinum. But copper's, the problem with platinum is it's smacked into True Algo's swing box. And it's having trouble breaking it right now. You can see silver looks fantastic on a 4-hour too. So up and away from metals. Don't short metals would be a suggestion. Russell's cleared out today's beacon. And by the way, man, like one of the craziest things, like how far away that beacon and scalp target was. Check this out. Just showing you the stats. The stat's going to be a tiny bit higher, like 1 percentage point more than what it was before it clipped it. The stats will pop up here in just a second. So there was roughly a 78 to 80% chance you would get there, and there was an 83 to 85% chance you would get there today. Those are the things that you guys have seen on the social videos that they give us a target area for our positions. And if you guys just watched the social video I put out last night, like when prices open for your Asia session and these targets print, you can see these targets are super bullish, like way up here. So, oh, do I just blindly go long? No, man. Like the only way to get up there is you have to get into active longs to get there, whether it was like that, like how we literally did today, or you would need something like this to then push up. But the problem is you wouldn't use these as a take profit tool if this is the position that got activated, because you would have taken profit at our next box. So literally what happened today is the exact social video you saw last night. The difference is this is live. No matter what social video we post, even when I post videos from live streams, people still say that, oh, do it live, which I'll never understand because it's literally a live stream. But like, this is proof. Go, like, give me 1 second. We got time. I just want you guys to see that I'm not lying to you. Like myself and Otoro, the one who created the system, like we don't benefit from lying to you all. And if the system doesn't perform, then you don't benefit. Like guys, the next candle doesn't close for 2 minutes. The video right there is 1 minute long. Go watch it. Seriously, go watch it and look what just happened. And you tell me if we're bullshitting you. Excuse my language. I say that because that's what everyone is fed before they meet us. And that's why people are so hesitant. And then I'll remind everyone to go to this post once you're done watching that video. Well, I guess you can't hear me if you're watching the video. But look at that play and then look at the Russell right now. Same exact story. Same targets and beacons by True Algo. Ooh, Nvidia's looking better, man. Reloading right now, holding our box. It's fantastic. We want that. By the way, the next take profit was hit on the pound, as you guys can see here. There you go. And you can see like literally taking profit at the box by True Algo. And by the way, DXY going exactly as planned. Deepak, I don't think he's in here anymore. He took the euro. You guys will see the euro long that he was in, pushed up, and look, ta-da! It's not bull. Look, full average win. That is 232 by True Algo. Remember, called it as we see it. Absolutely fantastic. Want to make sure he doesn't miss that. I'm going to tag him on the Discord side. He's not in here right now. He had to go for school, he said. Yeah, those of you guys that have jobs that are busy and you can't be live on these candles like this, you can set alerts, or you can monitor the market sentiment channel that I update for positions that you can look to take and stuff like that. For those of you guys that are busy that can't be on the live streams. In front of you guys are like, did he really take the Euro longs for our member? Give me 1 second and I'll show you. I gotta find where you posted it. 1 second. I know where it is. Here we go. Again, it doesn't matter what I do. It's how much I help you guys so that you're successful. So you guys can see his longs played out. All right, man. I'm going to close the YouTube stream now. I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. Everyone else that's here, please click this link and join us on the Discord side for free. The stream is continuing. Oops, I got to post that in a new. Almost done. And there we go. Pin it. Come join us.